What's up, everybody? It's your boy Captain Jack Tech. I'm going to show you guys how to make an efficient tree farm in order to maximize your space, in order to maximize the amount of wood you're going to be able to gain in your new tree farm here. So let's dive into the video and we're going to show you guys all the tips and tricks. Before we start, don't forget to smack that like button. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel as well. We're super close to 40k. We're going to be doing probably a Q&A at 40k, so make sure you subscribe and we'll be getting to that goal pretty soon. So I've been noticing a lot of questions about trees lately, especially in the Skyblock Discord. How many spaces in between a tree should I place them? How do you make an efficient tree farm? We're going to be explaining it in this video here. The most important thing to bring up about these trees is that if you place the tree saplings too close to each other, they're not going to be able to grow. You can see right here that these trees have 4 blocks of spaces in between apart, and they'll be able to grow. Like you see them, they're all growing up. You can chop them down with your axe, no problem, easy wood. But you can see over here that these 2 trees are 3 spaces apart, and one of them is still a sapling, one of them is grown. So the sapling doesn't have enough room to grow next to the other adult tree. You're not going to be able to cut it down for any wood. You gotta wait until you chop that first tree down for the sapling to grow. This is going to be super important to note that the pine trees can grow 5 blocks apart, but the birch trees and the sapling trees and the regular trees, those trees are going to take at the minimum 7 blocks apart, because they're going to be branching out even farther than the pine trees, because the pine trees are mainly just a vertical, they don't really branch out, right? They're just vertical trees, right? But the other trees, they're going to be branching out, so there's going to be more collision involved. You're going to need extra 2 blocks of spaces in between, so it's going to take 7 blocks of spaces for the other trees other than the pine tree. You can notice this for yourself right here. You can see the birch trees. These are 5 blocks apart, right? And you can notice the one in the middle is still a sapling because it's not going to be able to grow. They need to be at least 7 blocks apart for them to grow. Now, in order to make the most efficient tree farm, you're gonna want all the trees to be, well, grown up without having to wait for the saplings to grow right after. So if you don't have a lot of room on your island, this is not a bad idea, just spawning in random trees in a small area. Once you chop down a tree, the sapling's gonna grow instantly right after you chop it down, so that's no problem. But you're gonna be waiting a couple of seconds extra between each tree for waiting it for it to grow. So that's not gonna be the most efficient way, but it is a good start. There's a lot of designs and there's a lot of layouts that you can use in order to create the perfect tree farm. One very simple one we have right here is basically just place the trees from each other in a row. It'll look like a rectangle, maybe even a square, whatever design you want, and you can place a little block around the trees as well if you want to create like maybe a tree plate or something, just to add a little bit of a design to it. It's going to be very efficient, even space wise and farming wise as well, because there's not going to be too much distance in between the trees, so you're going to be able to walk between the trees really easily. You're going to be able to cut them down really quickly, and you're going to be getting a lot of wood really fast as well. And to be fair, it honestly looks more like a forest if you do it in this orientation like this. Like, it looks so much better. It looks so much better. Like, there's no other better layout than this layout right here. The next layout I see a lot of people doing is that they create a bunch of ground, right? And then right from the ground, they start making these little pathways of blocks that stretch out into these little bridges and paths, and then they place a tree at the end of those paths in order to make enough space between the trees for them to grow. Like, this is a good way. I think it works pretty well, but it's not going to be as efficient as the previous layout. The previous layout is going to be the most efficient way to grow your tree farm. This works as well. The only problem about this layout is that you got to be traveling between the trees a lot more farther than the other layout. Instead of 4 blocks, you got to traverse across a couple more blocks here, maybe like 10 blocks, I don't know, but it's going to be a lot more walking involved. It's going to spend a little bit more time getting the wood that you need. Those are the main 2 ways I've seen people been using trees as farms. Hopefully the video is very helpful for you. I know it's a pretty easy concept. You're going to be able to cut them down really easily, or if you don't got enough space, just plant random trees in the area, cut them down, and then you'll see the sapling grow right after you cut down the big trees so they got more space to grow. Don't forget to smack that like button. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel as well. Pretty close to 40k once again. We'll be doing some more Roblox Skyblock videos, tutorials in the future, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, everybody. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you definitely smack a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'll see you all next time. Yarr!